Happy Saturday, everybody. We have started making progress on the yard situation. After all the downpour of rain that we've had, it was starting to get rather out of hand. We have Lulu up here on the porch. Loki's down on his lead. We went through yesterday and I say it's calming. I use the garden rake and I just start raking it out. That's all you can do. That stuff right there, I still have a little bit of it to get out. Very evasive. It's very pretty. It's a pretty vine. I've said it before, but yeah, it's got to go. Got all them sticky weeds, or the majority of them, out of the roses. So now today I have to clip all the roses back and hopefully get them started back up again. But these rose bushes are old. I can't remember. How many years have they been? You remember? About 10 years, if not longer.
Not longer,
yeah. Yeah, the stalks, that's the, if you can see, they're big. But they're very old plants. So I don't know if they're on their last years or what, but I'm going to try to rescue them again. But fingers crossed, hopefully. We got to get control of these weeds, that vine that's growing up and around, because it's suffocating everything. But these little lilies down here, I'm going to go ahead and just give them a haircut. Anything that is a bulb, I think will be fine. But anyway, let's keep looking. Started getting the mowing. Starting to get the yard knocked down, push mowing it. So it's a job. And like I said, out of all the rain that we've been getting, I mean, it has been insane. Oh, David started up the lawnmower. And like I said, Loki's on his lead. And he's not used to being on his lead anymore since he got hurt. But I don't trust that he won't, take off after another vehicle. But anyway, we're getting things knocked out and cleaned up. And oh, that crybaby puppy. He's going to have to go in the house. But, yeah, it's starting to come together. I started combing out around or inside this flower bed here. The irises, the blooms died off of it. Loki's been jumping through here, which I wish he wouldn't. But if he's jumping through here, then if there's anything in there, it's going to be vacating premises pretty quick. So he might be doing me a favor. Because it is pretty hairy in there. There was a lot of them sticky vines. I still don't know what they are. Here's Loki jumping up and down. Are you happy, boy? Not so much on the lead, huh? You don't like it, do you? Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. He wants off of there. He keeps jumping at me. You're too close. You're too close. You're too close. He's a good boy. Yeah. He just about got his jumper healed up anyway. Quit it. I'm afraid he'll get that cable wrapped around my ankle if I'm not careful. Yeah. But anyway, starting to get this cleaned out. Loki is jumping through, hopefully, like I said, scaring out any critters that may be in there waiting for me. Then over here, around the mimosa, this is also on my plan, my list for today. Get this cleaned out or combed out again. Yesterday evening, I took the garden rake and and kind of knocked down a few dead limbs off the mimosa tree. So, because when he was mowing yesterday, he was hitting, I'll show you, my maple tree. There's my maple tree. Anyway, he was complaining about that bottom limb right here. He even having to duck under it. So, and he's been complaining and threatening to cut limbs off of my mimosa, which I don't want that to happen just because I just want to see how big it can actually get, you know. And I mean, it is rather impressive still so far, and going strong. It's amazing. I love it. I'm standing underneath it. I cannot reach here. I'm stretching my arms all the way out, and I mean, I'm still feet away from that bottom limb. That's how tall this tree is. It's so awesome, and it's like that now nearly almost all the way around it. So the parts that, you know, it's these limbs right here. Excuse the mess over there. There is a part that I haven't even got into yet because I'm scared, because there could be critters in, where's my finger? There's my finger. That area right there. I'm going to have help with that because there's some heavy stuff in there that needs to be moved. But back to the limbs, I have propped up, whoops, I have propped up right here and right here. And so he can get underneath them without bumping his head now. But the dead limbs that were on there, and there's still a couple that I have to get pulled off. But getting that dead weight off of it, that way the limbs will, you know, spring up a little bit. I'm going to have to figure out some sort of a prop for that little limb right there. That way he can get under it and, you know, not fret over it so much. Anyway, it's starting to come together. But yeah, it's getting there. And that boy right here, he's doing really well. Hi, Loki. Hi, Loki. Sitting in the shade, just chilling while we're outside. But Lou's up on the porch, and yeah, we're out here doing our thing. Quick peek at my magnolia, which is getting rather large indeed. I'm waiting for it to bloom out again. So hang on a second. Let's go over there and we'll see if there's any sign of bloomage yet. Hang on. Of course, guys, as soon as I get out here, the wind starts blowing. So excuse the wind and my noisy, what is it called? Whirligig thing over there. Anyway, here's my magnolia. And there is my mimosa. Look how tall that sucker is. Anyway, my magnolia. Let's see if there's any sign of bloomage. When we got this, it was in a teeny tiny pot. And I'm stepping right up to it. And it just goes up and up and up. And let's get in here and take a peek and see if we can, what it will be, what we're looking for. It looks like little fuzzy balls. And that'll be where a bloom will be starting from. That might be, it's really bright out here, so I can't tell what I'm pointing the camera out at. Let me walk around a little bit more in a shady area. Let's see if there's any birds in here. Look at that. Inside the Magnolia Jane. Her blooms are like a rosy pink, or maybe just pink. But absolutely beautiful whenever she's blooming. I mean, she's very pretty now, just as green, but there's a brand new baby leaf right there. Little baby leaf. She has a lot of new growth on her. I mean, greenery popping out. This is where, see, she's already bloomed once. Where's my hand? There it is. And there's one of the old blooms here. So maybe if we knock that off, maybe a new one will come up in its place. And then up in there. I don't know, but I don't see any new blooms starting up, which they'd probably start first up at the very top. And there is no possible way of being able to see that until it happens. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what transpires this year. Transpires. We must have got in here and knocked something down with the lawnmower or something at one time, because it's there's a place, a space in the bush. And that's where we're gonna go. Let me see if we can see anything. There, now I can see the leaves myself and the camera, the screen. There's the Magnolia Jane. We're actually in. I'm standing up inside the Magnolia Jane. See, I mean, there's all around my head. It's so tall. It's tall. This ground out here is amazing. Amazing yeah, I love it. But anyway, all right, guys, it is really starting to be blustery out here. So, yeah, I'm going to call it here in just a minute. My squeaky windmill, as soon as I come over here, there it goes. I was going to say, as soon as I get over here, it stops blowing, and it hasn't picked back up yet. But anyway, I was going to show the culprit for the noisy background on this side. But now it's not doing it. Craziness. It'll pick up as soon as I hit stop. But anyway, guys, I hope this day finds you all doing well and blessed and healthy, and don't forget to step outside and enjoy the beautiful blue sky that we have been given for the day. Absolutely beautiful. No clouds, just blue skies. Blue, blue, blue all around. All right, guys, I love you all. Woo, I am super close. Let me back this off a little bit, shall we? Let's get this right. I love you all. Peace out. Bye-bye.